Live from Franciscan University, this is Franciscan Beat News at 4:30.
Good evening. I'm Patrick Frazier with this Franciscan Beat News Brief. Iran's president has called his country's decision to dramatically increase its uranium enrichment in response to saboteurs attacking a nuclear site, quote, an answer to your evilness. President Hassan Rouhani says Israel hopes to derail ongoing talks aimed at reviving Tehran's tattered nuclear deal with the world powers. This weekend's sabotage at the Natanz nuclear facility appears to be part of an escalating shadow war between the two countries. Israel has not commented on the attack, but is widely suspected of having carried it out. Iran announced Tuesday it would increase nuclear enrichment up to 60%, its highest level ever. That could see further retaliation, and as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed never to allow Tehran to obtain a nuclear weapon. President Joe Biden's national top security aides are consulting with NATO to coordinate the alliance's withdrawal from Afghanistan. This will be with the planned U.S. pullout by the 20th anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attacks. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin will meet senior officials from the alliance's 30 members Wednesday. They will discuss NATO's future presence in Afghanistan. Blinken says that he expects the allies to withdraw together. However, he maintains that neither the U.S. nor NATO would abandon the country despite the impending pullout. There are roughly 70,000 NATO forces still in Afghanistan, in addition to the remaining 2,500 U.S. troops. A federal court has upheld an Ohio law prohibiting doctors from performing abortions based on a fetal diagnosis of Down syndrome. The ruling Tuesday by the 6th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals overturned lower court rulings in a case brought on by the American Civil Liberties Union against the state health department, state medical board, and county prosecutors in 2018 on behalf of Planned Parenthood and several abortion providers. Lower courts ruled the ACLU's argument that the law infringes on a woman's constitutional right to make, quote, the ultimate decision about an abortion would likely succeed. A divided Sixth Court disagreed. Republican U.S. Senate candidate Jane Timken has erroneously claimed that she never donated to former Ohio Governor John Kasich's 2016 presidential campaign. Campaign finance filings show Timken gave Kasich $2,700 in February 2016. Timken made the inaccurate claim Friday after conservative radio host Bob Frantz called her, quote, a Hughes Kasich fan. Kasich is a sharp critic of former President Donald Trump. Trump's endorsement is coveted by GOP Senate contenders. Spokesperson Mandy Merritt says Timken's husband made the Kasich donation unbeknownst to his wife. She says the Timkens contributed over $5 million to Trump. That would dwarf the sum contributed to Kasich. Authorities have released the name of a man who died after he was shot by police and hospital security officers following an altercation in an Ohio hospital emergency room. Columbus police said Tuesday the man has been positively identified as 27-year-old Miles Monsey Jackson. However, they released no new information about the circumstances of Monday's shooting in the emergency room at Mount Carmel St. Anne's Hospital in suburban Columbus. Officials said earlier that an altercation, quote, resulted in the discharge of firearms from Columbus police and hospital security. An additional firearm was recovered. The Ohio Attorney General's office is leading an investigation. And now for the weather. It's 63 degrees with mixed sunshine and clouds. Tonight's low will be 39 degrees. Tomorrow's high is 51 with a low of 45. I'm Patrick Frazier with this Franciscan Beat News Brief. Have a good evening.